Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at a few markets today because today was reversal day in the markets. This is a 30-minute chart of gold, and you can see that gold actually coming into the session had just a slight bearish lean to it. Histograms were negative, and then off the gold pit open, prices actually pushed a little higher. Now they pushed higher with divergence. You can see we had higher highs in price, lower highs in momentum, and we had what we call a one green finger also on our histograms, which is a bearish pattern. And you can see gold pushed up, left this topping tail right here, and then the entire body of this bar was all selling. Caused 5 and 13 to cross to the downside, followed by yet another really bearish bar, topping tail. The entire body of this bar was all selling. Then this bar opened up right here, pushed down a little lower, and then left this bottoming tail, and then the entire body of this bar was all buying. Ended up closing back above the 50 EMA. Left a little topping tail, but closed back above the 50 EMA, and then was followed by another really bullish bar. Opened at the bottom, closed at the top, put in the doji, triggered to the upside, and this whole move back to the upside retraced most of the move to the downside. So big strong reversal doji triggered back to the upside, and gold recovered most of what it lost earlier in the morning. And you can look and see crude oil futures. Real similar pattern in crude oil futures. You can see crude was pushing down, and then right here, this was the pit open in crude, pushed a little higher, and then a really bearish bar in crude. Big drop in crude. Opened at the top, closed way down here, left a little bottoming tail, closed way down here at the bottom. This bar opened at the bottom, closed up here, then followed by another bearish bar, opened here, closed down here, and then followed by a really bullish bar. This bar opened right here at the bottom, closed at the top, back above the 200 EMA, and then it was followed up by another bullish bar. Left a bottoming tail, opened at the bottom, closed at the top, doji, and as you can see throughout the day, crude recovered its entire push to the downside as well. So just again, reversal day in a lot of the markets. Here's the ES futures. Same thing. Left this big topping tail. Initially pushed up on the open. Left this big topping tail reversal doji triggered by a really bearish bar. Opened at the bottom, closed at the very bottom down here under the 200 EMA, and we know prices don't like to stay under the 200. But then a big reversal in the indexes. Left this bottoming tail, followed by a really bullish bar back to the upside. This bar opened at the bottom, closed at the top. Another bar opened right there, little tiny bottoming tail, closed at the top. Another bullish bar, opened at the bottom, closed near the top. And you can see that the ES regained its entire move. Little false breakout to the upside there, and then kind of went sideways into the close. But everything just had big reversal days today. What looked like was going to be a really bearish down day and everything ended up turning back and going the other way. So big reversal day in many of the markets today.